Yeah, Molten Exhale, Salt Road Skirmish. Or that. We just played it, so I didn't even think we were gonna get it. Holy shit. Alright, I'm going Mardu. There's a Storm Plane, a Devotee, a Monastery, a Leopard, a Rebuke. Okay. Martial's interesting, Strategic's good. We're gonna take the Dragonstorm. Aussie's Exhale is interesting too. Oh, Cibola, I'm so sorry about the flood. I am so sorry. That is miserable. Yeah, but not to the library. I don't think I've never heard anything, you know, about putting back. Ooh, that is such a nice pickup. Oh, and a detainment. Damn. Okay. Wow, that is. Which Dragonstorm is the best? The white. I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do. It really does. If you're really trying to ramp, obviously the green one is the best. If you are really trying to draw into your deck, the blue one is the best. I don't think the black one is particularly good, and I don't think the... And the red one is... It is a real big hit or miss. Like, you can pay 5 mana for a 1 thing, so it's, yeah. Alright, we've got Scoured Barrens and the Devotee. I'm going to take the Devotee over the Forebear. I think this card is better for us. There's also a Worthy Cost and a Scoured Barrens that are interesting. Is it true that Dragonfire is the source of all magic? Who knows? I thought mana was the source of all magic. In this game, at least. Okay, I have a choice here. I can take the Molten Exhale, or I can take the Alchemist's Assistant. I would rather be base Boros, but we're not seeing a lot of Boros, so I'm vaguely tempted to take the Assistant. But I'm gonna take the Exhale. It's too good. Salt Roach, sweet. Okay. There's a Feral as well. The biggest things I'm looking for are the 1/3s that have menace that make 1/1s, the uncommon enchantment that pumps everything +1 and then poops out a creature whenever you attack. Okay, Bloodfell Caves is good. Devotee would be a fine pickup here as well. But I'm going to make sure I get this land over that. I think I took a Devotee, this Devotee over a land, but I don't think I would take that Devotee over a land. Unless we had a ton, because we don't want too many tap lands in a Mardu deck. Okay, now we take out Devotee over a Messenger, and the Nurturer, and the Technique. We've had we've had a trophy with Mardu, but we've had a very mixed bag with other games. The bad luck, it was so good. Blech. Ugh. Ooh, another Devotee, sure. Narset's Rebuke, also interesting, and the Leopard is good. Hi, Sugonsis, how you doing? I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Let me know, I will fix it. Don't want any of this. Cool, okay. I don't know what color I would dye my hair if I dyed it. I mean, obviously I highlight it blonde, but like, on occasion. It's not really happening right now, but maybe before Vegas. Gonzo, nice! Yeah, I'll take a Worthy Cost here over in the Effigy. Effigy's fine. It's good for another Flurry, and it's fine early. I'm gonna take the Effigy for you. I haven't tried it yet, so... I haven't been impressed with it necessarily in this type of deck, but we do have a Devotee that benefits from Flurry, so... Okay, Rally the Monastery is really good. Caustic Exhale is really good. Channel Dragonfire is really good. No rares for us. I'm going to take the Rally here. I think it's very important. But the Exhale is close. It's just, again, we want to be Boros base. Alright. Alright, pass me all the Boros, please! Pass it to me. I beg you. Yeah, but Mardu isn't the flurry deck to some degree. Like, we have one flurry. That's not really what it is. This, if you don't get it early, is going to be a little rough. But at least it has late game synergy with the +2/+0 pump. Okay, there's a Windscarred Crag. We're going to take the Sonic Shrieker, but that Crag is interesting too. None of the rest of this is good for me for the most part, so yay. Another Shrieker? I probably am supposed to take this Duelist, but I'm going to take another Shrieker. Okay, here I'm going to take a Dawnbreaker over the Forebear. I just like this card better than the Forebear. And again, we have a Dragonstorm, so... Okay, Thunder of Unity, Mardu Devotee. Am I doing Unity here? This isn't what I want to be doing on turn 3. I guess we're doing... Ugh. There's an Exhale and a Devotee here as well as a Rebuke. I think this might actually be the pick, but I'm going to take this and try it out because I've never played it. Oh, that is a nice pickup. Okay, nothing here is really what I want, so I'm going to take a Wild Ride over the Lightfoot technique because if we can give one of these dragons haste, that's pretty sweet. Okay, I'm going to take the Victor over the Underdogs and the Sentinel here. And then I'm going to start looking at my spells versus creatures. This one I can make creatures with. Alright. And this one can be removal as well. So, this can be removal, this can be removal, but they're also both creatures, so that's nice. Caustic Exile is a really nice pickup. That's a late Lotus Light Dancers, though, for what it's worth. Ugh, I don't really like this card in this, but I will take it. Someone's taking the red 2-drops, which is a problem. And the red and the white 2-drops. So someone actually is in Boros, at least, besides us. If I have to, I will. Hopefully I don't. How can we be so sure? We haven't seen a single, like, white 2-drop or red 2-drop. Okay, now it's taunting me with that Storm Shell. All right, here's a Nomad Outpost and the Headliner. The Headliner is very, very good. But the Nomad Outpost I might actually have to take here. Yeah, screw it. I do have 2 Devotees. Oh, Dragonfire Blade Descendant and Stormplane. Okay, now we've got a 2-drop. That's nice. I like the Rescue Leopard as well, and there is an Osseous. Oh, Static Snare is perfect. Okay, there is... No, come on! It's really taunting us! It's literally taunting us! We could have had 2 Storm Shells again and not drawn them any time. Awesome. I love it. This is fantastic. Arena sucks. I hope that whoever drafts them, A, does not play against us, and B, actually gets to play them. Because if I don't get to play it, I want somebody else to have a good time. All right, I need the Scoured. Oh, and the Mardu Monument. God, I want both of these. Guess we take the Mardu Monument at this point. Yeah, okay. Over Scoured Barrens. That's close. But yeah. I do like Stormbeacon Blade in this deck. Usually, but we just don't have, we don't have the Mobilize, a lot of it. I don't think I'll play Tactician in this deck, but we'll put it over here and see. Ah, hello, my friend. Hello, my darling. Get in. Okay. These are our 2 weakest spells. need an Evolving Wilds or just take this? I think I just take this. Rather, I think I do need an Evolving Wilds. I should say that. Sounds like I took the other thing when I did it the other way. Okay. I do like Seas. We have hard removal. We're good. But yeah, we didn't get any of the 1/3s in red that mobilize. We didn't see any more of these. I do think somebody else is at the very least in Boros, if not in full Mardu. We didn't wheel the white-black land at all, which could be an Abzan too, but like we didn't wheel another Devotee. There was a lot of stuff, so I do think somebody else is in this, and that's okay. We got a decent deck out of it. And I really wish I'd seen that enchantment, the red enchantment, but did not. Okay. So this is 40 cards. I can run one more and run 16 lands, which I think is probably correct. Even though we do have 2 5-drops. Lyrizel. We did manage one with a 5 winner. Then we got destroyed by Mardu for just as we were about to win a box. But so be it. The rest of the runs were pretty bad. I am not swapping out a Devotee for anything. They are really good. These two are fantastic. This one's okay. But it is a 2-drop, and we have no better 2-drops in red. So, absolutely not. Sorry, double click there rather than single click. All right, so we're hoping the static snare costs around 3. So we max out at 5. We have 2 5-drops. We have 4 drops, which is not. I mean, we do have a 6-drop if we use it for that, but this is also just removal, which is really nice. We do produce creatures off of this and off of the Rally the Monastery and off of the Teeming Dragonstorm. So we actually have quite a few creatures here. The early game that produces tokens are these 3 basically. Then later on there's the Rally and this Dragonstorm and the Mardu and the Skirmish. So it's not awful to run this, but as the to end run 16 lands, but it's not great either, because oftentimes it's just going to be a useless 2/4 because we actually don't produce that many tokens, and black is the splash, because the land I cut would probably be black here. I am not swapping the Jeskai Devotee. We have discussed this. I might want the Wild Ride or the Twin Bolt, because again, we do have lots of creatures. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 later, 13, 14, 15, 16 potentially, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So there's plenty of that. Okay, C. Smith. Zip it. I've explained why I want it. I agree. You can agree to disagree, but don't keep telling me that I don't need it when I've explained why I think I need it. So, Twin Bolt, Wild Ride, and Seize. They're all interesting to me here because, again, the Wild Ride is actually quite nice to give haste to stuff, especially given that we have Nerev that, again, doubles the damage if it's going to enter the battlefield this turn. Twin Bolt can just get the final points of damage in or take out a key blocker. But we do have a bunch of ways to get rid of small things. I do love Seize opportunity because it can draw me into better things to do, or it can pump 2 things when I've gone a little wide. This deck doesn't do very, very well at going wide, but it does a little bit. So I think the options are we can try for the Tactician. It's going to be a little rough because I wouldn't want to cut a red or a white source. I'd want to cut a black source. And like I said, we do have a lot of creatures. It might just be... Maybe we just run 17. I really don't want to flood, though. So yeah, that's a tough call between the two. I think I'm going to start with Seas and cut this and try that out. So this is 7 sources of red, 7 sources of white, and 5 sources of black. It might be a little heavy on the black, but we do have... Yeah, maybe I might need 8 sources of whites because I really want to play this on turn 1 if I can. It'll fix our draws and it'll fix our mana. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that 5 cards that absolutely have to have black. Yeah, no, I don't think I can go down. All right, we'll try this. All right, here we go. We've got that Mardu Devotee that we want. If I play it first turn, I probably will not be able to Molten Exhale on turn 2. But I think that that's fine. We can play the Bloodfell Caves and then figure out where we're going from there. Okay. All right, we'll do this. So we're a little bit slow, because we got our two tap lands, the only 2 in the deck, early, but there we are. All right, so let's go next to combat and charge. Then we play Sunset Strike Master, which might get countered, but we do also have the Evolving Wilds. With the Evolving Wilds, I'm going to be fetching... probably a red source. I don't need double white for anything, so... No, I think I wanted a second red source in case I get this and need to crack it right away. What do I want countered? That's interesting. How many boxes of old Yule set they have in deep storage? I don't know. That's a good question. Dragon, okay. Okay, do I risk that they have +1 counters for that? Because I can play the Dragonstorm here without too much fear. I wish I could double spell. I can't. Killing that's pretty good, but the flyer's also good. I think this is the better play. So I can seize the opportunity to see if we can hit another land, which is pretty good. So they tap down something, looks like. We attack all, because that Strike Master could kill the Shrieker if it wanted to. Next turn. You take up a good half their mana, though, so that's pretty sweet. Pick up, discard a card. So they block, sack, kill the Shrieker. That's fine. Okay. Oops. Well, that's hilarious. What do you mean kill the Shrieker? What are you talking about? Okay, anyway, I'm gonna... Alright, what are we doing here? Attacking all is perfectly fine. I think we just... Yeah, I think we just attack all and play the teaming again. Okay, so unless they have something else in hand... Yeah, no, they're dead. Okay. Okay. What are you talking about, kill the Shrieker? What exactly are you talking about? Like, I could target the... If I target... You're talking about the Strike Master? Targeting that with the 2 damage? It could sacrifice in response. So I went for their face to do 2 damage to the face and... get one of the cards out of their hand. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, no. That it can sack in response. Okay. This is good. I like playing this out instead of getting the swamp just yet. More pressure, more better right now. Okay, now we can get the swamp. You're not noob. No worries. Sorry, it just sounded like you were telling me that I didn't know what I was doing. Rather than asking a question. I should have assumed you were just asking a question. I apologize. Could have played the Dragonstorm. That's not awful. I could attack with this, get the 1/1, and shoot that down. That's not awful either. But it'd mobilize anyway. I think we just no attacks and wait. But maybe playing the teaming was better than the Mardu monument, although it would delay this. Oh, sure. Absolutely. I think, yeah. Given that we can Mardu Monument next turn, I think I'm supposed to play Nerev out. If it dies, and that sucks. Okay. Okay. We still have 2 pieces of removal after that, so I didn't really feel too bad about losing the Strike Master to kill that. Rot Curse, okay. Could I have won? Actually, hold on. I apologize. I think I could have won if this isn't the Dragon do 5, the Dragon Exhale. Because I could have played this out and then Static Snare. So if this isn't the white Exhale that does 5 and gains 2, then what I could have done is just, instead of playing the Teeming Dragonstorm out, we play the Fleeting Effigy, we attack all, we Static Snare this, and in theory they lose, but again, if they have the 5 damage spell, this is the safer play. So we still play the Effigy, and we attack with all of these, and we have the 2 back, and then this dragon, if we draw another land, can pull this back. Okay, now here, this I think I have to mull. I don't think this does enough. Even if we seize on 3, I think we mulligan this. Right. This is so greedy. I'm going to hope that this is the right removal here. I'm going to go fetch a red source. I'm not going to let them have that information first, I think. Okay, they didn't find a land, which is maybe good for us. Oh, naturally draw the black. That's sweet. Okay. Oh. I think I just want lands at this point. Although this sort of counts as one, but it's more vulnerable. I really want the Salt Road, but oh boy. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, I thought they might do that, and that's why we still have this. We're lucky they didn't have Snakeskin Veil there. That could have turned the game, definitely. I suspect they have removal, so I'm not running this instead of the Dragonstorm. The Dragonstorm's pretty good there. Okay. Alright. Now, there is value to playing Nerev first, because the Shrieker is doing damage the next turn. When it entered the turn, so it would do 4 damage instead. But the Nerev overall, I have a bunch of other things that can do damage the turn, like the thing that can do damage when the turn they come into play. So if they remove that, it's a little bit less of a problem for me. Additionally, 4 is easier for them to remove than 5. So I kept the Nerev in hand, but I think it would have been perfectly fine to go the Nerev first to get that extra value. Okay. Alright, this hand I think we play the Plains out first with the Devotee. And then we can play the Wilds and the Stadium the next turn, because if the Mardu survives. Okay. So we definitely don't want this. I'm just still debating about this, because we are going to Evolving Wilds next turn. How much do I even want to search up another land? So we already have the lands for Nerev. Is it that important for me to get 5 mana, get the things? If they... I think it's probably okay. The only thing is they are in green, which has a lot of enchantment and artifact removal, but Okay. Dragonologist. Alright. Instant sorcery dragon card. Hmm. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting one. I really have to think now whether teaming Dragonstorm or Nerev is the right thing to do. Because if they have another land, they just play this, gain life. This is the thing that could attack into it, not these. So while this is more value... Alright. 2? That they've drawn? Yeah. Okay. What's that like? Alright. Later that same day. So is this a +1 counter? No, it's not. I don't want to play this yet. The question, I'm planning on attacking and sacrificing this to kill the Dragonologist, but I'm not absolutely certain they have a snakeskin veil. And it does look like I have it. God damn it. I wanted to do it prior to block so I could get through for an extra damage, but unfortunately they did have it. Because if I don't do it prior to blocks, they can just block this. And then when I go for it, it's the same result to some degree. They don't get to kill a 2/2, but they do get to kill... They could block the 1/1 and then I'd have to go for it. Yeah. Could have waited. Alright, let's go. Wait, is this instant speed? Only as a sorcery. What do they have here? Stop it! Jesus. Alright, I think we're losing this one. Alright, fair. It's like they know what we have. I'm surprised they haven't been playing the dragon out. Normally those would be the best, but then they like... Oh well. Alright, we have some draws we can get, but I think we're going to lose this one, unfortunately. Wow, especially with that. I don't think I would have destroyed that one over the teaming, but that's me. I'm gonna pretend they don't see what they should do here. Yep, that's what they should do. Okay. I cannot play that there. We're just not winning, so I'm just mostly playing for shits and giggles at this point. I could hold on to it, but they're going to be gaining 3 here, making 2 4/4s. I have no way of coming back into this game. My best cards are already gone. So mostly I'm just bullshitting. The 2 kin trees were mostly backbreaking, but then followed by double snakeskin veil. That's rough. This was a good game, though. They just crushed us. They had, you know, 2 kin trees early, and then I couldn't get through. So yeah, we just lose to the 1/1s and then the 4/4 here. Not much to be done. All right. So, okay. This is 3 of my 5 black cards. I think I mulligan this one. Especially with opponent on the play. Jesus. Well, we can't get our red-white. We can only get the other. I gotta keep this one, though. We'll put the Sonic Shrieker away for now. And pretend that we're gonna draw a red source. 7 red sources and 2 devotees. Alright, well, that's not good. Come on, Dak, please. Okay, thank you. That's something. Alright, so then we go Strike Master. It gets killed really easily. Maybe it's the Starry-Eyed. This ramps us better. This is harder to kill. Yeah, I think we're going to be a little bit too far behind here, but at least we can make a game out of it, and it won't just be like, we didn't even play, so that's good. So I can play this and equip it with the Dragonfire Blade, but they literally have all the colors, and I'm wondering if I'm going to run into another set of damage that way, or if I just get in for 4 damage. I think this is correct. They're still way behind on mana. Even from what they would be at normally without having accelerated. Oh god, is this a Wrath? So I could have staticked that, but I think trading for that's pretty good here, given that we can static the thing that they use to put the counters on. I'm really worried of a Wrath, though. Well, it's not a Wrath, but it's pretty good. Oh, for Pete's sake. All right. Hmm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, there's the Wrath. God damn. How do... Oh. Good decks from opponents, definitely. But at least we're getting to play. Even if this draft has been okay. You know, we've lost a bunch, that's fine. We've gotten to play during those losses. That is totally fine by me. Gaining life is cheat. God, if I had another untapped red source. No, this isn't GG. I mean, unless it's for them. This is not GG. If we'd had an untapped red source, it would have been very close. But they can still play a dragon and give it lifelink here. I think my best draw is Molten Exhale. Or Caustic. No, it's got to be Molten, I think. Well, depends on the dragon they play. Salt Road Skirmish would be pretty good too. Yeah, Molten Exhale, Salt Road Skirmish. Or that. We just played it, so I didn't even think we were going to get it. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. That, I didn't call that. I didn't name that one because I thought it was so unlikely that we would get it. I also thought they'd play a flyer. But, wow. Okay, I'll take it. That was really nice. Wow, how perfect are those lands so far? Alright, not on the play, which is a little bit annoying, but there we go. Stadium. 12 removal in a 40-card deck and you can't draw one? Jeez. I am so sorry, Evil. How did you get 12 removal in a draft? That's crazy. Awesome. Crazy awesome, I mean. Oh, it's not draft. Oh, that makes sense. I think I'm okay trading the Devotee for anything now. Alright. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, Okay, I need flyers and fast. So I can play the Dragonstorm, but I think we just drive Fire Blade and... Ugh. I mean, the more I kill off their creatures, the better, but, then they keep... So I think I need to do this. Where are my flyers at? Dear Lord, where are my flyers at? There's a flyer. That's an interesting choice. Mm-hmm. That's gonna get out of range for too fast for me to kill it with this. Yay. How am I supposed to win this game, chat? Ugh, okay, Well, I can if this isn't... Okay, so I can kill the Armament Dragon with the Headliner. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Wait, hold on. How many do I need? Equals the number of creatures. Okay, so... Reach. Okay, Salt Road Skirmish, Rally the Monastery, Static Snare. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna need another one because they can give it to one thing as well. Okay, they didn't get anything to go wide. I can get there wide. Okay. They didn't get anything to go wide. Okay. Whew. Yes, okay. Phew, those were really nice draws. I'm so happy about this. Okay. Okay. I am very happy about this. Okay. No white source. Okay. All right. Ugh. have a curve if I keep everything, but I think I gotta let the Salt Road go. Yes, we did win that one.
Bonjour tout le monde.
Keep bringing us that excellent
Oh, Hamani,
content.
thank you
Thumbs up
so
emoji.
much. You are so kind. Thank you so much for your support of the stream. I'm so happy that you're having fun despite some of our bad luck, but we're having really good luck right now, so that's really sweet. Whew. No, don't touch my Skyrider. Oh well, they bad touched it. Hmm. If I draw a 5th land and they tap out, I can play this and just win off the Thunder. Okay, but we can just win the other way. That works too. Okay. So being on the other side of this sucks. Like when Boros gets a curve and like, yeah, that's gross. So I do sympathize with them. I do not have a white source, but I do have Jeskai Devotee and a Molten Exhale. So I'm going to keep this, given that white... Well, no, that's... Black is the splash. I'm not sure I should keep this. Opponents on the play. I'm on the draw. I'm going to keep this. We do have 2 things to do. I'm going to hope that we can draw one of 6, 7 white sources. And a Mardu Monument. It's a little bit of a risk, and I appreciate that. This does filter for white, so if it stays alive, we're doing okay. Howdy! Oh, crikey. Alright, I have to kill that. I absolutely have to kill that now, so... It would have been nice to draw land, but, I really wish I'd drawn a land in any of this. Oh well. I mean, like I said, however this goes, I'm really happy about the rest of this draft. This was not one of the miserable drafts. Whether I get a trophy or not doesn't matter there, so... Okay, I mean, this is unfortunate, but so be it. Not a single land by now is rough. Their deck is 47% lands. They're gonna get to draw 3 cards. I can't attack with enough to static snare it because it's ward 2. That's a shame. We just needed one more land, I think, and we would be okay here. Oh well, I mean, that's how it goes. I mean, what if they attack with 3? No, still. Okay. I can Dragonfire Blade and then destroy the host, but they get to put the counters on something else. That's actually where we wanted them to put it. That's good for us because we can take care of that card. The problem is, like, if we could have just killed it prior, like, I needed 1 or so more mana sooner. All right, you can get in the way there. Remember how we had 2 of these in our deck earlier and didn't see one? I'm still salty about that. I do not see us winning this game at all. Ugh, okay. Well, they've only played 2 bonkers rares, so, you know. Fun. Oh well. Alright. We're loose. But it was a really good run, and I'm really happy about that. This was not, like... Like, I'm sad about the mana screw in this, but it wasn't, like, 3 games of, like, huge mana screw, so this is pretty sweet. Oh, I needed them to attack with the Devotee as well. That's too bad. I needed a land here in case people were wondering what I needed. Which was the story of this game. Alright. Yep. That's enough. Too bad. But yes, no, this was a really good one. I'm so happy about this. Compared to the oh wait, we're not done. Sorry, we still have another loss to give. We might still get the trophy. Sorry about that. I'm still so happy that I got to play. That's only 1 instance of mana screw so far in this draft. That's so nice. How is it still not giving me red? I go first. I can bearer plus... I think we keep this. And red is, again, our secondary color. Black is the splash, so I don't know how Arena keeps giving it an upper hand, but, like... Ugh, okay. But we have many more sources of red than black, so hopefully we get there. We can do the Skyrider. We also have the outs of the Devotees. We have 2 Mardu devotees that would give us the red. We have Mardu Monument that would give us the red. We have an actual red source. Are you kidding me? Oh well. We tried. Oh, they got a bloom vine regent. Interesting. What was that from? What did that reveal from? Help, chat. Well, it's tapped. What omen? I missed the omen. Oh, the bloom vine actually got the lance. Right. No blocks. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be a little too far behind here because we didn't have the red. But okay. Hmm. You're kidding me! You are kidding me! After using all that removal, you still had more? I don't understand. Yeah, I don't know. You had another one, two, three, four pieces of premium ice. Okay, well, nothing I can do about that, really. All right. Hey, Team Rocket Grunt, how you doing? See if they want to trade. Okay. Oh, come on. All right, well, there is that. Okay. So we do get the trophy here. There was a play here. So what I was thinking so hard about when the Eshki attacked with the 3/3 is if I double block the Eshki, then even if they have one removal for a blocker, I can still pump, right, my creatures and not die to the trample, in theory. Well, no, so in theory, right, if that works, because the trample is lethal no matter what if they can remove what's blocking that. But then I calculated the toughness that I'd still have in addition to the 3 on the left. So, and I figured it wouldn't actually end up working if I did have removal for a blocker. So I ended up blocking each because it was also quite a bit more likely that they had like +1 or something in theory. I don't know. It's not great either way. If they have removal, I think they just go for it and just win. In theory, even past my pump, because I'd only pump 1 toughness. Whew, that was a really nice set of draws for us. And a draft in which we didn't we did get to play cards. And even if we'd lost more, I like I said, this was so much fun because we actually did get to play even on those losses. That was really sweet, for the most part. So, and we have one mana screw where we didn't really play, but the rest of it was, you know, just even when we were crushed, we got to play. So, yay.